Welcome back to RVC Talk. So quickly look at what happened today in the market and what are the trading opportunities, especially in the Nifty and Bank Nifty. So coming forward from the next week onwards, so what we will focus is in Nifty and Sensex, right? Because the Bank Nifty anyway, there won't be any weekly expiry. So it's like let's start focusing on Nifty and Sensex so that we'll see what are the different opportunities. I have not started on the Sensex posting anything, but we'll start doing it. Okay, so the only difference here between the Nifty and the Sensex is Nifty will provide the volume information, but Sensex won't provide this information. Okay, so fine. Okay, so we'll get started with the Nifty now. So if you look at today morning market opened a little above. For example, if you see this is a market closure on Friday and Monday, this is the first candle today. So we clearly communicated the levels to play and what level you can take CE or a PE. So we'll see it how that effectively worked here, right? So if you see this is the first day in this week, and this is a weekly high, right? So that means the weekly low will be somewhere here. This is the low of the day. See, there are few questions from some of our friends like, "Hey, low of the day. Why are you showing it here, whereas the low of the day is somewhere here, right?" No. So our low of the day is different from a daily trading limits of a high, low, or close and a daily time frame. No, we are not talking about that. So this indicator calculates based on the daily trading and the next day what are the levels. Okay, so this is the low of the week, low of the day. This is the high of the week, high of the day, and this is another day. See, these are extended levels. Okay, so one more important thing I want to tell you, if you zoom out, right? If you zoom out and I want to show you a little information in terms of settings. Okay, so if you go and see, if you make it one, whatever displayed here is for today. If you increase these to 2, right? So these levels are yesterday's, which are extended to today. So it actually has more levels here. So that's why I'd given an options extend more, display extended lines. So you can actually limit the number of lines. Okay. So if I make it 1, for example, so you will have only these levels. If you make it extend the levels, if the market is actually trending in any direction, you will have it. If you want to actually have a more lines, you can actually extend more. Okay, so 2 is for one more day, like yesterday, previous day, kind of a thing, right? The same thing works for week, same thing works for a current month, previous month, and all. Okay, so hope I'm clear on in terms of the settings. So this is a high of the week, high of the day. Remember this because this plays very important role on if you already seen part one of how to use the these lines, right? So this is exactly the same thing. Market open just above this high of the week, high of the day. There is no PE opportunity when the trading happening above this. Okay, because this definitely acts as a strong support. Now this is from yesterday, and this level, the market is actually playing around this. That's where we said, unless this is crossed and closed, you don't need to jump in because anyway, this will act as a resistance, right? So the trading window from here to here and wait for that direction. Even if it comes down, there is no way it actually falls. At least, like, there is nothing like an impossible here, but this definitely acts as a strong support. So with that confidence, we are seeing once there is a real bounce back from this line after sixth or seventh, for example, 3, 3, and 9. So 10 candles is nothing but almost like 1 hour later, we had seen a strong candle, and this acted as a reverse resistance. When it has come to yesterday's line, we had taken a CE, right? So in fact, actually, if you see some of you in a group also, we said like go for CE with the target of this and this. In fact, this one, right? And the reason why this line acted as a strong resistance, and that is the reason why I had given enabling the previous days. You see, this acted as a strong support, and here when it is a falling, this acted as a support, but once this breakdown, it is like one-sided fall. So there are a lot of sellers here. dominated the overall buyers here, and they are still there, and that is the reason why it is not able to cross. Almost like if you see some 10 candles is almost like 50 minutes, 1 hour, close to 1 hour, it is struggling to cross, and then it came down, right? And yeah, that's a clear indication of these two. But this here again, it played some role. From here anyway, there is an opportunity. Actually, I didn't post anything during that time because I'm occupied with some other activity. But if you see, when the back-to-back candles, the same funda, you would have actually gotten a PE. Even if you didn't, when this is crossing, I clearly posted there will be a CE opportunity. Let's look at quickly Bank Nifty. Okay, the trading is happening above the day high, week high. So there is a good positive back-to-back candles, good positive upside, and then you would have taken the CE. But when you see the previous day, this level rejection, this is our learning, right? This level rejection, this same thing going to act as a strong resistance. Not able to cross, waited for more than 1 hour, and then there is a reversal. But when we see this VWAP of the day is actually crossing here, so there is an upside possibility, but the opportunity is very limited because if you see the window is 51272 to 51359, which is like only 60-70 points. So probably I would not have recommended this one, and the Bank Nifty I is actually monthly expiry, right? So that's okay. So overall, if you see, there is a good one opportunity here, there is another opportunity here. I would talk only about these two opportunities today because the market is actually entirely playing between 23,848 to 21,689. So close to around 140 150 points is the overall breadth of the market, right? But so make sure we remember enabling at least one more previous day, especially when you see where this reversal happening, where this kind of a support is happening. All right. So make sure you see the left side of the market and plan your trades accordingly. Okay. So most probably, during the market hours anyway, I'm continuing to support, but that is something like I want you people to able to take trades, understanding this indicator much better. And it's easy trades, right? See, you don't need to do so many trades. That's where I posted. It is not about number of trades. It's not about number of lots, right? It's all about at the end of the day, are we closing our trading in positive or negative? So when you are in dilemma, you don't need to take a trade. Only when you see a clear, see, it's a one example. Okay, here there is a cross. When you see this 5 minutes candle is broken on any of these sides, and the close happens after this. See, maybe you can question me. Okay, this is breaking here, but you see a support here, and especially a weekly high. This is indicator will help you. But when you see the day of the high is getting broken here, clearly I recommended to take a CA trade. And here, what is it? 790, and it went to almost like 850, right? Some 50 points. Probably, if you look at from an option point of view, you would have made like 20, 25 points, for example. Okay, let's not talk about 50 points in the index. You cannot translate directly 50 points in an option, right? Look at like 20, 25 points, right? If you take it like two lots, three lots, which is translate to around 40, 50 points overall, that's good enough for us as a small investor, right? Or if you increase the number of lots also, you can make good money here, right? Try to understand how these levels works and the importance from the previous day, especially on a weekly and a daily levels. Okay, so that's all I want to talk about for today. And tomorrow there is no prediction. If the market opens somewhere above here, wait for the same first candle. Look at this weekly high level. If suppose, okay, so it opens here, don't go for PE at all because this definitely will act as reversal. If it opens somewhere here, wait for this to cross over, wait for this to cross over for the PE or CE, this side or this side. Well, that's all from me today, and I'll post one more video talking about a part two. How do you take a confirmation when you are taking a trade? Okay, see, it's basically, not just looking at this indicator. Probably it's a good to have one more level of confirmation, right? So we'll talk about that as a part two. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.